Good morning, children. In our chapter 16, retail trade, now let us discuss what does retail trade means. See, retail trade means that this is the last link of chain of distribution. Here there is a link of the retailer between the wholesaler and the customer. Retail means when the goods are being purchased from the wholesalers in small quantities and are sold to the ultimate consumers. If I talk about retail trade, is the best examples are your departmental store, your super bazaars, your other small shopkeepers. They are all the examples of retail trade. So what does retail trade means? Retail trade means wherein the variety of goods are being dealt with and they maintain the stock on a regular basis. They have a ready stock so that the customer can buy as per their taste and preferences. Let us discuss the characteristics of retail trade. Number one is they are the intermediaries. They are the link between the wholesalers and the ultimate consumers. Then is the retailers, they buy the goods from the wholesalers and sell them in small quantities to the customers. By doing so, they maintain a personal contact with the customers. Also, they deal in wide variety of goods. They have to display the goods in such a manner that the customers are attracted towards the goods. And moreover, these retail shops are located near the customers. Now let us discuss the distinction between the wholesalers and the retailers. First is on the basis of link. If I talk about wholesalers, they are the link between the producers and the retailers. On the other hand, retailers are the link between wholesalers and customers. Scale of operation, if we talk about wholesalers, they do the business at a large scale, but the retailers, they do the business generally in a small scale because they have limited capital. Range of goods, if I talk about wholesalers, they deal in limited variety of goods, but the retailers, they have to deal in large variety of goods. Dealing, wholesaler, they sell the goods to the retailers on the credit, but if I talk about retailers, they generally sell the goods to the customer on cash basis. Wholesalers, they have their godowns in this city, or they can supply the goods from wherever the market area is best suited, but the shops of the retailers, they are located in the heart of the city. Profit margin, wholesalers, they don't have to spend a lot of money on the decoration and all, so they have large sale, but the retailers, their profit margin is less, as they have to keep a variety of goods, as well as they have to keep the goods in a attraction. Next is impact on trade. Goods that are sold by the wholesalers, they remain in the distribution and are resold. But if we talk about retailers, they have to move their distribution channel and they are finally used. That is, they go to the ultimate customers. But the wholesalers, they are then again meant for resale. Source of supplies, a wholesaler, they buy the goods from the manufacturers and their agent, but the retailers, they buy from the wholesalers and their agent. Purpose of selling. Wholesaler, they sell the goods for resale purpose, but the resellers, they sell to the customer for ultimate consumption. That is, final consumption is done by the customers. Our next topic is the types of retail trade. See, there are two types of trade. One is small scale retailers and another are large scale retailers. Small scale retailers are like your mobile traders, your fixed shops. If I talk about mobile traders, they are the ones who generally do not have a fixed area. They keep on moving from one place to another, like your hawkers, peddlers, right? And fixed shops are like your street stalls, then your general stores or your single line shops, they are the examples of your fixed shops. Large scale retailers are the retailers, those who deal their goods in large quantity, like your departmental stores, your chain stores, your franchisee, tele shopping, mail order houses, automatic vending machine. Out of this, we'll be discussing three types of large scale retailers, that is departmental stores, chain stores and automatic vending machine. This is there in our syllabus. Let us discuss about departmental stores. See, they are under the category of large scale retailing. I told you that these days the large scale retailing, they have become a very popular in the urban areas. Why? Because one area and you can find variety of goods, like we go to big bazaars, we go to departmental stores, Easy Day, V Marts. These are your large scale retail organization. Under one roof you find a lot of goods for your household purposes. What are departmental stores? They are large size retail organizations, right, which they deal in one line of goods. They are located at a central area. Departmental store is such a type of a retail organization that deals in variety of goods. I told you, under one roof. They are well organized, well defined, and they are centrally controlled. For example, Bata. They are the examples of chain store. I'm so sorry, but departmental stores are like your Easy Day, big bazaars, etc. Now let us discuss the characteristics of departmental store. Number one, it is large size. They are very big retail organization. They are centrally located at the main market area. They are located. Then they generally deal in wide variety of goods, from pen to plain. If we talk about everything you can find in departmental stores. I go for grocery, I find other household material, I can find clothing also, everything, your handlooms, everything you can find in departmental stores. Specialization, their stores, they are divided into several departments. If I talk about like kids section, you will be finding toys, relevant items of kids like shoes, slippers, then their stationery item, their clothing, everything. Then if we talk about men's section, under men's section you will be finding everything, clothes related to men, then their footwear, everything you can find. If I go to grocery area, I can find household item there. So their stores, they are divided into several departments which deal in one line of goods. Attractive appearance. Departmental stores have to be properly furnished and they have to be well decorated. Why? Because they are the major source, the way they can attract the customers. Unified management. They are independent. They are centrally managed and controlled. So the purchases are centralized and they have the advantage of large scale buying. Extensive advertising. In order to attract the customers, these departmental stores, they make a best use of advertisements. But the investment, they require a huge investment in setting up these departmental stores. Let us talk about the advantages of departmental stores. See, first advantage is convenience in shopping. I told, under one roof you find variety of goods which makes a customer saves his time, efforts, and can make purchases from one place only. Wide choice, the customer can find variety of goods that he can better select. There are different design, style, brands, quality, everything you can find there. Economies of large scale. There are several economies due to which the bulk buying is done. So the transportation cost is also lowered. Why? Because the volume of sales is also very large. Central location. Departmental stores, they are located at the heart of the city, which finds attractive for the customers also, and which are reachable also to. Services. The customers, they get the facilities like restaurants, recreation, banking, everything they get at one roof only. Even they get the facilities of home delivery as well. Economy in advertising. Customers, those who enter the departmental stores, they are attracted by the layouts or the displays. If we talk about such advertisement, help in increasing the sales also of the departmental store. If efficient management, departmental stores, they have high skilled and experienced managers, and they have experts, so that the efficiency of the operations is also improved. Next is disadvantages. They suffer from certain drawbacks. Number one is high cost. The cost of operation of these departmental stores is very huge. They have to invest a heavy expenditure on salaries, maintenance of building, customer services, advertisements. So the operation cost is high in departmental stores. Even due to this high operation cost, the cost of the goods also are high as compared to the market. If I talk about the rich people, they afford going to departmental stores and buying the goods from there. Distance. As we all know that the departmental store is located at the heart of the city, but what about the people, those who are living in suburban areas? They have to travel a long distance to reach these stores. But another disadvantage is they lack personal touch. The management of the departmental stores, it's very difficult to have a contact with their customers. Why? Because they have salaried staff, and maybe they do not take that much of pain and interest in satisfying the customer. Difficulty to establish. We require large capital investment in it, and it's not possible to have the departmental stores. If we talk about country like India, there is a limited scope. High risk. As it is centrally located, large scale operation, there is risk of loss. Like if the taste changes, the fashion changes, there are market fluctuations, so it will lead to heavy loss. So this was there in our part 1 video. Revise whatever I have taught you, children, and you can do 2 questions from this chapter also. One is, what is a retail trade? Discuss its characteristics. And number 2 is, what are departmental stores? Explain in detail the advantages and disadvantages of departmental stores. Thank you, children.